Hey guys, this is 10x Dragon coming to you from my little home studio here. I have playing around with just getting ready to start streaming, so I was testing out a few of the different setups, and I thought I would run some DNs, and it's Guildfest time, so all those 19 plus essence requests are coming in. And if you are able to do those pretty easily, you probably get thousands, not thousands, but hundreds of requests from your guild mates all the time. So I am actually the overlord of Kingdom 1000 right now on my alt account, and about almost 410 million kills. So maybe we'll get that today too. It's not even like 18,000, a little bit less than that actually. And I keep my might around like 1 billion here by design, making it more expensive for people to drop in. But let's get this going. I like this kind of music. There's actually another file I downloaded for this too. It's called the Red Dragon. It's kind of corny, but I like it for some reason. It's just a little bit more Asian-y flavor, but it's like, just makes you want to dance, man. I don't know, it gets in my soul here a little bit. And then I've got when I'm in the hunting mode. So I'm gonna run some DNs here. I'm sure everyone in the guild will be happy. I've decided, you know, as R5 to only run 2 times a day during Guildfest when I can. Otherwise, the requests are just non-stop because people miss it, or they're at different times, and someone's always doing like a 19 plus essence times 6 or 4. And instead of coordinating, they just ask all at once. So that's why I'm only doing it 2 times, guys. So if you have an issue with it, tough shit. All right, here we go. I'm gonna switch over so you can actually see the screen more a little bit, and so I'm not blocking your view here. All right. So first off, so you're gonna scout your DNs here. When I'm scouting, I actually want to go in the speed gear just to make everything faster. I don't know if there's gonna be that many left around. I'm also lazy. I don't like to go that far from the hive. Check out these hives. Yeah, it's gonna be like a 17 probably. You can kind of tell by the might and the DN number here. So Guildfest. I hate Guildfest, but I do it anyway. And it's funny, my main is in the LH0, and you would think a guild with over 250 billion might would not do Guildfest anymore, but they actually do it, and it's just really just for that banner. It's kind of funny. But IGG knows how to get a suspend here. So I normally just scout around first, and then I'll look at the comp. They're not running any anti, and then I'll just decide. There are really few DNs that will get me or trip me up nowadays, so I've gotten pretty good at getting them. That's the one thing. It's so annoying that pop up and just where they position it. It always kind of blocks the view, especially sometimes when you're in war mode and you're going out, you can't read some of the information you need. They should just put a little bit higher or a little bit lower maybe. All right, I'm gonna change this music now. I don't like this music anymore. And this one's called Rise of the Dragon, actually. And this is the soundtrack music for one of the songs that that I had written about me as well, because I biohacked myself to sleep 4.5 hours, so I got a little bit well known for that. And, you know, even the Dragon brand and hat is kind of something I do in IRL also. So it's pretty neat. And my son and I actually were taking a master class from Ninja, who's one of the top streamers. Mostly I think he's playing Fortnite now, and I think he got some fame from Halo back in the day. So he's got a really fat setup now, and just seeing his evolution kind of motivated us. And then so I got my kids, you know, wanted to do it, and they're naturals. They just completely blew me away. So I was resetting everything up for them also. So I was like, well, you know, I've been playing Lords Mobile a lot. Let's see if I can, you know, start doing some video, some content too, and we'll see how that goes. All right, so now that we have some scout reports, let's go through. And honestly, being an R5, the amount of mail that you get in a day is insane. Some of them are just silly requests. Some people are just spamming you, let me join, and also hitting the translation button. I wish they would auto translate, but so if I don't reply to you, it's just there's just too many mails that come through. All right, see, I was right at 17. So I'm gonna do it. Another 17. Another one. So normally I like to have one main troop type. These are actually pretty even. You can kind of tell this is probably an inf front. Well, let's see if there's anything better here. Yeah. So this would be probably a good one to send Cav to. There's not much range for them to counter. You're probably going to have a Cav front, and you're going to kind of like plow into that, but so you have to have a pretty strong Cav attack. That's pretty even. Counter. So whenever there's an anti, you have to really look at the heroes to see. Those got a lot of T5. And probably a good counter on that too with the 300,000. Alright, let's just go back to that other one. Yeah, so I'm going to hit this one with Cav. So I'm just going to click here. And it's pretty close, so I don't have to wait. Normally the J Dragon, you do run Cav on it pretty successfully. Sometimes range too, just depends on if they have a big enough other front. I always do 5 minutes, and it's up to people to get there on time. And with my setup, Cav is here. Clear it out. So normally you want to send a buffer, and I use a T4 buffer, so that will be the troops in increments of 4. So some people do like 4 or 8, or some people do 88 or 69 just to be funny. But I just stick to 100 just to make it nice and easy. So my buffer will be the inf in the range because I'm sending Cav. Send my T5 first. Here, and I didn't boost, so don't like that. And if you're wondering why I did that, Bob Goblin has a 20 attack boost, but that's about it. And it's army attack, which is normally pretty nice, especially when you're sending like Cav. You don't want all your heroes to be the same amount. You can only have 4 heroes of one type active. So by throwing in the other one, you get a little bit more kick and bonus to it. And then compare that to a Watcher, you also have a 20 boost, but then I also get the army HP by 25%. So he's a better hero to use in that case. And then Chada Light, of course, just gives you the boost on Cav for 30% attack, 50% HP. Rogue Knight, again, you get the cavalry hit point bonus and army attack bonus. And then Night Raven is 30%. The defense doesn't really matter that much, but it's really that 30% that I like. Versus Death Knight, you get the defense and HP, but I'll always pick attack over HP in most cases. That's good. Then I will deploy. And while that's there, I will just check to make sure I'm in the right talents. You do not want to send off in farm gear. I mean, for me, I might still win it, but normally you want to make sure you're in the right gear. Now, I will actually launch in speed gear because I want to get to that DN as fast as I can. I don't like wasting time going back and forth. I'll check my formation, and when I do the buffer like I just showed you, I'm going to actually make sure that the main troop type is in the back. And then I will announce it to everybody. So I just use really simple, I'll say like DN6, what DN is, Essence 26, and send me Cav. And that's it. And then people will start joining. I always remind people that you should leave at least, I would say maybe like 10 or 20 open spots so people can one troop it if they come in late. That's always a good thing. The other thing that I will do is, if I know, like for example, Guildfest, a lot of people have taken those quests, I'll actually message everybody and I'll just do the same thing I did in chat. Oh, 6. So now people know that they'll come on, and you know I always win pretty much, so it's a safe bet for people to join. Oh, actually, the other thing that I will do really quick, I don't want to miss killing some people here. I love that altar bonus. I'm at 574 days, so that's pretty solid. And you get the 30% army attack, 38% army attack, the defense, the hit points, and you know, more speed. All about the speed. The other thing that I'll do is I will go into Fury. And the reason I do this is because obviously when you have the research, you get the Fury bonus for, you know, extra army attack. But now with the new artifacts, you can actually get a good like 20 plus 30%, you know, attack bump just from doing that. All right, so we got some people coming in. Let's see how much we have. We're almost pretty much full. I mean, I could probably win this with half that. So here, like, I also look to see the time travel and where it is. Most people will speed up. If it's within like 20-30 seconds, I'm okay. But the reason I like people to be on time is because I'm going to be swapping gear and sometimes in formation, and you kind of want to practice when you're actually doing a war rally that way as well. All right. Let's get some. Let's see a nice beat in here. Let's go. Show me. It's part of being an R5. You beat up and you spend a lot of gems helping out your guildmates. But they're a good crew, so we made something kind of cool here. And then I also go on Discord because we have a Discord server as well. So I'll make sure that I post it there as well. But I don't need to do it for this one. We just had a good Kingdom versus Kingdom. We always get first place as top guild, but we kind of destroyed the Kingdom 1000. We're pretty ruthless in that way. So even though we got, over 500 million points, and I got 256 million solo points, we were so short because you can't just win with, one or two guilds in the kingdom being very actively strong. That's one of the problems with being in a restricted, kingdom. But you still get a lot of kills and those sort of things too. I think I got like 9 million kills from it. And the one before that I got like 26 million or 20 million at a time. And my boy Harry here also, like, he's trying to get up in kills too, but he's actually a stronger account than mine right now, at least on this one, because I'm splitting with my main account too. But alright, let's get ready here. Waiting, I hate waiting. The other thing is I'll look at the comp, and not many people sent 5 this time. They know if there's only T3, which we don't have many people that are only T3 anymore. They are only allowed to send 1. You never want to send a lot of T3 in any type of rally, or you don't even want them in your castle, to be honest with you. As soon as you get T4, just miss them or kill them all off as fast as you can. I actually saw someone with 100 million T3 just get leveled. I mean, they dropped like 100 million might every hit. It was pretty crazy. And this guy has C4, I don't know why he sent T3. I think, at least. So now that I launch, I can now switch my gear. Sometimes I'll wait till last minute because of this range champ gear, I have a 50% reduce upkeep. I'm able to have 0 upkeep and actually make quite a bit of food as a hyper here. I said a calf, so I'll hit my calf. And this is my calf gear right now. It's given me about 800, almost 811 attack right there. So it's not too shabby. See how fast I'm moving too? It just everything speeds up. It's good. Sometimes if I think it's a hard DN, I'll actually will pop an army attack percentage, like a 20% or something, just for the heck of it. You tend to get a lot of them anyway, if you do the Labyrinth. And then it's just waiting and boring. So then normally I'll just mess around and do some tasks. I really hate Guildfest. That was just a scout I did to get into Fury. And then they're lucky I'm doing one of those myself. We're going for 1,500 points as Guildfest. As a target, we can get to the Master League. Oh, and we lost! How about that? Let's take a look. I don't even know how we lost that. Oh, I guess we just didn't have enough T3. I mean T5. Huh, that doesn't make that much sense. What was their formation? Wedge. So Inf Wedge. Is there, so we killed those. I think the range kind of countered us a little bit then. Alright, let's see here. That makes me annoyed. I hate waiting. All right. Sometimes the FAM familiars that are in there make a big difference too. So let's see. Turbo, that's not too bad. The shield on the infantry. Oh, it's stunned. Holy terror. That's a big one. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and watch the battle and see what happened here. Wall came down super fast. We're still at 100. They had their shield go up 90. Still looks good. I think the range has killed us. So once their infantry got killed, oh, that was so close. Oh my god, 1%. Alright, that was insane. We're gonna redo that one. So I don't have enough T5 people here right now, so what I'm gonna do is use more of my army sizes. Now we're gonna kick the butts. I'm gonna send the same thing. Set my buffer. And now, since I have 450,000 troops I can send, obviously I only have 400,000 T5. But then I will also go ahead. You know what? I'm going to send a little bit of these guys. Not too many. And then the rest. Now, if this was a rally, I always send a little bit of siege just to make sure there's a better chance for a walk back, but you don't need that for a DN. Let everybody know. Oops. The other thing you can do is if you want more of attack punch and you know what their front formation is, you can actually send that major troop up in front. But since they are in an inf wedge, we could send Cav wedge against them. Yeah, we'll get hit by their inf first. And their cap, so that's actually not the best. Let's just go ahead and try that Cav wedge. Less fill so far. Maybe people are still walking back actually. So let me use my get everybody on Discord here. Use my phone. Alright, so then... Oh, it's showing blank, that's weird. I was gonna actually show you what I was typing in here, but I have these channels set up, and to avoid spam, I have a darkness channel. I just let everybody know. Just tagging everybody for N6, S6, Cav, 5. Alright, so part of filling a DN and people asking why yours fill and mine don't is I ask people. It's like marketing, you got to do what you need to do to get people in there. Alright, so now we're at 1,000. Yo. I think people are just waiting for that walk back. I did speed some people up, so they're probably like have a long walk back to go. In the meantime, let me look for a couple others. Need 4 of them. So I don't know. You think this would be interesting to have a live stream kind of playing like this and some hints and tips? Let me know if there's anything you want me to show you guys. Like how I can hyper 250 million in food a day. If I was inclined to do so. Or familiars and equipment. So there's a lot of content from a different perspective. As in, when you're playing restrictive versus playing Open Kingdom and in Guild, where if you're under 3 billion, you have to shield or you get kicked. So it's just different gameplay, and there's so many different ways to play this game. That's what makes it really fun. These are kind of weird. Can't believe we lost that by 1%. That was crazy. Yeah, Ash to 1. Oh, there aren't any good ones. think that's an Imp hero. Problem with Guildfest is that all of the DNs tend to be finished pretty quickly. It's hard to find some easy good ones. Alright, so we got actually a little bit of a less fill here, 1.8. But they're on time. More T5 just because it's mine, so pretty much I've only got like T4 coming in. And see, we're slower this time, so I think that means someone sent something or some siege or something that makes it slower. Make sure my fury's up. And the other very important thing that you want to do here is you also want to make sure that you've cleared any essence. So see, I wouldn't have even gotten credit for that, which would have been annoying. So 1 minute left. All right. What happened there? What the heck? Oh my god, we got the did the DNs reset just now? What the heck? This was not meant to be. This is the first supposed to be live stream here. Recording. That's crazy, dude. That's just crazy. Yeah. What the hell? They did not want me to do that. Alright, it was the reset for the day, so right when we were gonna go get that DN, they got us. So let's find some new DNs here, and I think she was trying to make this up to me here and put one really close by here. There are a lot of Saber Fangs and Reaper ones actually for some reason. So I'm pretty sure those would be range based for the most part. Yep. Alright, let's see if we can find a good one here. I went ahead and scouted some beforehand. Yeah, don't like that one. This one would be pretty good. Wow, a lot of pretty evenly mixed DNs this time. Pretty easy too. It's so funny, they all are almost identical. So see, this one has the infantry familiar stack. So that means this is going to counter really pretty hard. Because normally you would go range against that. And infantry. Come on, what's it doing? Alright, this is a cav stack. So let's go up against that with range. And again, I'm going to do the buffer, so I'm putting the 100 fighters, and this time I'm putting 100 cav on T4. And the rest is going to be range. Just cross-checking heroes. Change my formation. Again, I want the main troop type in the back. And this one's pretty close, so I'll just go ahead and set in range. I need a couple more joules for my range, actually. 793, but I have to go into Fury, actually. So you can see it went from 793 to basically a 10% jump just by going into Fury right there. Plus a lot of army attack and all that kind of stuff goes up. I'm still about 20 or 30% just off of joules that I can go higher on as well. And then once I get my third cup, that'll also go up even higher. Message to everybody this time. And now we're just gonna go through and see what happens. I can't believe we lost by 1% that one time. I should have boosted it initially, but every once in a while they'll throw you a curve. I also like to check the overall comp here. Not too bad. This guy speed up. Yeah, I'm not going to waste 50 and 75% speed ups for them. Yummy. Ooh, not bad. 575 days, getting closer to 600. See him. I save that in case there's a quest for that in Guildfest. Bam, too. So probably that 20% bonus active. You know, false info is like the biggest waste because everybody just knows if you have an even number on the last number of your troop comp and you used it. Same thing with 3, if it's equal by 3, right? It doesn't do much good there. If IGG was smart, they would randomize it, so you would have no idea. Alright, there we go. I still should have gone in speed gear first. Back here. Balance. Formation, and gear, and fury. Those are the 4 main things you always want to check as you're walking. And then if you want any boosts or those sort of things. Alright, let's see if we get it this time. Do we have? Actually, I don't remember. Almost full. All right, let's see here. And boom.
Congratulations! You are a winner!
Yeah, that was a nice hit. See? That was a good one. Well, there you go. Now you actually saw me at the end. I gotta go do 3 more. I don't think you guys want to just watch me keep just recycling or repeating that. But that's it. So these are the first kind of stream style videos. I'm just waiting for YouTube to approve the streaming. So that should be done in 24 hours. And I'll actually start doing this live for the most part, and then clipping it and putting some of those videos up as well. If you want to subscribe, go to 10xdragon.com/subscribe. twitch.tv/YouTube. And if you want to join the Discord server and community, you can do that at 10xdragon.com/discord. Peace out, and I'll talk to you soon.